Hello, today I'm going to tell you 10 secrets that governments around the world prefer to keep hidden. Warning: some of these facts may seriously change your perception of the world. Are you ready to learn the truth? Then watch until the end. I've saved the most shocking secret for last. Secret number 1: psychological operations. Did you know that entire government departments exist solely to study how to influence public opinion? They analyze your reactions on social media, study trending topics, and use this data to shape the views they want you to have. Here's a simple example. When news outlets show specific footage paired with particular background music, that's not a coincidence. It's scientifically calculated manipulation designed to trigger your emotions. Every post, every news story passes through filters of psychologists and sociologists before it reaches your screen. Secret number 2: the real economic numbers. Official statistics and actual reality are two completely different things. Inflation rates, unemployment figures, household income data, all these numbers are manipulated to create the narrative they want you to believe. For example, when calculating inflation, they can simply remove the most expensive items from the market basket. When counting unemployment, they don't include people who have given up looking for work. The result? Beautiful reports that have absolutely nothing to do with your real life. Secret number 3: the use of neuro-linguistic programming. Every political speech is written by NLP specialists. They know exactly which words will make you agree, which gestures will trigger trust, and which pauses will maximize persuasiveness. Pay attention. Politicians often repeat key phrases 3 times, use specific hand gestures, and speak at calculated speeds. This isn't coincidence. This is mind control technology. They are literally programming your brain to produce the desired response. Secret number 4: your devices are watching you 24/7. Think that turned off microphone is actually off? Think again. Technologies exist that can remotely activate cameras and microphones even when your device appears to be powered down. Your smartphone knows where you are, who you talk to, what you buy, what you read. This data is collected and analyzed for far more than just advertising purposes. Even smart TVs, voice assistants, fitness trackers, they're all channels for gathering intelligence about your private life. Secret number 5: artificially engineered economic crises. Many financial crises aren't accidents. They are deliberately created to redistribute wealth from ordinary people to major corporations and banks. The scheme is simple. First, they create a bubble and encourage people to take out loans and invest. Then they suddenly burst the bubble. People lose their money and property, while banks acquire assets for pennies on the dollar. 2008, the mortgage crisis. A textbook example of this operation. Ordinary people lost their homes, while banks increased their assets. Secret number 6: medical experiments on the population. History is filled with cases where drugs and technologies were tested on people without their knowledge. And this is still happening today. Certain vaccines, medications, even food additives are first tested on specific population groups under the guise of public health programs. Water fluoridation, adding iodine to salt, mass vaccination campaigns, all of this could be part of large-scale studies on the effects of substances on the human body. Secret number 7: weather control technologies. Programs like HARP officially exist for ionospheric research. In reality, these technologies allow manipulation of weather conditions across vast territories. Droughts in one region, floods in another, unusually cold or hot periods. Not all of these are natural phenomena. Weather control can be used as economic and political warfare. Crop failures in enemy nations, favorable weather for your own agriculture. Secret number 8. Total control of the information sphere. Search engine and social media algorithms are designed to show you only specific information. Unwanted articles, videos, and posts simply don't appear in your feed. This creates an illusion of free choice in information. But in reality, you only see what you're allowed to see. Even experts and analysts only get access to information that doesn't disrupt the overall worldview that benefits the system. Secret number 9. Mass collection and analysis of genetic data. Paternity tests, medical examinations, even saliva on mailing envelopes. All of these are sources of your DNA. These samples are being collected and analyzed. Why? To create genetic profiles of the population, study heredity, and possibly develop biological weapons that target specific genetic groups. Every time you give a blood sample, you're voluntarily handing over your genetic code to databases. And the most shocking secret, number 10. Direct human consciousness control projects. Technologies like neural interfaces, which supposedly help paralyzed people, are actually being developed to read and influence thoughts. Devices already exist that can determine what you're thinking based on brain activity. The next step is not just reading thoughts, but controlling them. Imagine a world where your thoughts, emotions, and decisions can be controlled from the outside. This world is closer than it seems. Now you know what they prefer to keep hidden. The only question is, what will you do with this knowledge? Like this video if the information was useful, subscribe to the channel, there are even more shocking exposés ahead. And remember, knowledge is power, but power requires responsibility.